Welcome, guys, to another session of Sunday Setups. I'm your host, Jacob, and today I'll be bringing you a forecast of things that we're looking out for the week ahead. Before we get started, if you haven't already, be sure to check out our website at litcapital.co.uk to get started on your trading journey with us, where you'll find a range of things that we have on offer. Just forecasting ahead, I'm just going to take you over to the economic calendar as we are approaching a new week. And there are some things to look out. Last week was very good in regards to we had a lot of high impact data coming out. And this week there are some events as well. So if you just run through them, GDP for Japan. So that's obviously with the coronavirus, it's very substantial in regards to what we can expect for it, because with economies shrinking, how much each economy shrunken by is going to affect the currency. So it'd be good for that news to come out. Hopefully we can see something with the yen in regards to either it deteriorating or actually getting better with coronavirus sanctions easing. So that's the first main highlight on Monday. Nothing else really in regards to high impact from tomorrow. Then we move on to Tuesday, where we have some GDP for Euro. So again, if you guys are not familiar with these fundamental terms as well, like, please do visit our website where we do have fundamental definitions, so you're not confused about what it is that these measurements are in regards to how they're going to affect each economy, so to speak. So definitely check that out if you haven't as well. So yeah, we have GDP for the Euro. So that week we could definitely get something early on at the start of the week regarding the Euro. Then we move on to Wednesday, where we are looking highly at the Fed interest rate decision. Even though it's at 7 p.m., leading into the next, the next day of trading for us, we should definitely see something happening with the DXY, so to speak. We have an OPEC meeting also in regards to those that do trade oil. We have caught some moves on oil from last week, so definitely interested in that also. And then running down into later in the week with Thursday, nothing really major. We got some initial job claims, but the big one was NFP on Friday just gone. So nothing really on Thursday, and then followed up by Friday we have GDP for the pound. And yeah, like I said, those are the main things to look out for. So economies trying to rebound from the coronavirus. The GDP measurement is going to basically assess what exactly is happening. So a lot of things to look out for. So with that being said, I'm just going to head over to the charts. I'm going to start with gold. So obviously, as you guys know, the yen and gold, particularly, they do correlate as such. So with the GDP coming out for that, I am hoping we can actually get maybe a move on gold to start the week. And just by looking at the higher time frame, I do want to be a buyer. I'm not really trying to sell this down, because I do believe the overall trend is still bullish. And we did get a great move on Friday. It dropped, I think it was about 270 pips, but we wasn't really monitoring just to sell down. We wanted, realistically, what we would have liked to have seen would have been like a full spike down to then gain our entry, to then get the buy. But I do believe gold can come down lower and swipe some of this liquidity. We also have on the daily this imbalance area from here to here, and the candles that I'm particularly interested in before we actually got this big push up. I would like to see it revisit this area. Obviously, this is a daily area, so we can't play this whole area for sure. But just seeing how we react off of this imbalance being filled, the 1625 area is something that I'm interested in. So definitely set an alert for this. As you can see, I've got an alert just below the equal low where the liquidity is sitting. And yeah, just being patient. Hopefully we can get a buy, because this will be a swing trade as well, guys. We have got this target here, but overall we are targeting the 1800 area. So definitely worth the wait, in my opinion, if we do get this move. And if this area does fold, we do still have this area down here as well. But it's yet to be seen. So definitely going to update in the Discord if and when we get pushed down into this area. So definitely look out for that. I'm then going to move you on to the pound USD. We actually got on Friday that double top taken out that we was anticipating as a target. So now we are approaching, as you can see, this big swing in regards to where this big sell-off happened. We are actually approaching areas of interest though. So really, really interested in the pound this week, and specifically the pound US. With this area highlighted, I just want to see what we can do in this. I would like to see a bit of consolidation, just to show us that higher highs have stopped being made. Because on the smaller time frames, such as the 4 hour, we are yet to see anything to show us signs of a reversal. The 4 hour is still bullish. The 1 hour is still really bullish. It's just making higher. So we just need to see something on the smaller time frame to indicate to us that this area as such is gearing up to reverse. So definitely watch out for those who do trade this pair, because we do have big targets to the downside. So overall, this big imbalance area down here hasn't been filled. So yeah, we are hoping to achieve, from this swing, we actually get a lower low made eventually. So exciting, very exciting with the pound. So it's definitely going to take some time to get down there. Again, another potential swing trade set up, but we are now approaching areas where we've had liquidity taken, and we're looking at these lit candles in regards to what can then happen. Yeah, for sure, I'm going to update you with this in the Discord as well. But those are the two main ones that are looking like ripe right now. So definitely gear up for that. Moving on to Euro USD as well. We are at that potential sell area candle in regards to, excuse me, the last up candle being reached. Whether or not we get the push down from this area is yet to be seen, as we do have another area marked slightly above, but it is playing into this daily candle. So it doesn't have to come up there, of course. But the 4 hours showing that, it's just a pullback so far. We haven't really got anything to say, yeah, okay, it's going to tank. 1 hour, we are approaching this 1 hour candle where we was looking for a buy on Friday. I do think we can still get a reaction from here to maybe push higher, but got my alert set, and yeah, I am hoping we do get a push from this area. But just going off of the daily, we have reached the last up candle before we got this down move earlier in the month, earlier in the year, excuse me. So as we can see, very bullish on the daily. But overall retracement wise, we are now in selling areas. So just be aware of that for sure. Euro pound as well. A lot of euro pairs I'm going to be going over, to be honest with you. They're the only ones I've seen that are quite, in areas that we should be considering. So not quite ready for the sell yet, in my opinion. We have had this bullish move up, so we could actually get a push higher for sure. So I would actually like to still be buying this pair overall, because I don't think it's finished yet. So this correlates a lot with pound USD. So if we do get some bearish movement on pound USD, this one will continue to go up. So whether or not it wants to dip some liquidity before that, just going off of the swing that we have from here to here, we haven't really reached anywhere in regards to a discounted price. So I do believe we can still get pushes higher into these area, like targeting the 9200 or 91800 area, 9200 at least. Definitely gonna update you guys with this as well regarding if and when we get an entry. Right now, I don't really see an entry candle. It could be pushing for this liquidity we're yet to see. So definitely look out for this though, because taking away what the dollar's doing with the federal interest rate coming out, it'll be good to see if the euro is being backed or if the pound's being backed heading into the week. And last but not least, I have Euro NZD for you guys. So Very excited regarding this because I do the setup looks plain like it's in plain sight. So what we can see from this bullish momentum we got up here, we are getting a retracement so into this weekly area. I do see price heading down here. Yes, it's still got a way to go, but I do believe we can definitely be sellers down to this point. Whether you want to wait for the buy, it will tend to take a little while to play out. But for those who were in it, we're no longer in this trade overall, but we were riding it for a little bit in regards to the swing, over 300 pips on this one. But we are approaching a buy area that I am potentially interested in regards to where we actually got this crazy bullish momentum. So as we approach here, we should expect to see some mitigation as well as buying pressure from this area. So for those who are waiting on the buy, I would definitely have this zone mapped out for the week because it's definitely trying to head to that area. These two candles particular, so around the 171,250 area, is where I would like to see price potentially get to before having some type of buying reaction from it. We do have this target as well, which is outstanding. We was actually waiting for this when we was in a range up in here, but we didn't get wiped out. So it is still outstanding, and I do believe we can get a push up back to this area. So for me, this looks like if we actually look at the volume of the candle, so to speak, we can see a lot of, straight buying pressure up, like big volume candles as such. And then as you can actually see with the bearish momentum, it's very trickily, very counter trend like in regards to the buying pressure easing, and the volume as well easing. It's not as fast, so to speak, like, as you can see with the wicks here as such, like it's very fast and big buying power happening, excuse me, as well as yeah, this looks like a bit of a counter trend back down into this area. So yeah, hopefully we do get some more buying pressure back up. But that's all for today, guys, in regards to what I'm actually going to go over. Definitely mark these setups up. We will be posting them in Discord, of course. But for those who are looking at these pairs, there are a few things, especially with the euro. The week maybe euro and pound focused, leading into later on in the week with the DXY and the federal interest rate as well. But definitely a lot of euro stuff in regards to hoping to see some momentum in regards to the euro this week. If you haven't already, make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel so we can provide you more content like this. And remember, guys, every day is money day.